Penang Hill, which you can normally get a funicular railway up, but it's like a 3-hour wait to get up there and packed. And so this is one of the many hill stations the British built back in the 1800s. So we have a day to kill before we fly to Borneo. So we took a rather perilous jeep ride up. I got a little car sick. It's pretty steep and they drive way too fast. Rather than getting the jeep back down, we decided to walk down, which my right knee is now pissed off with me about. It's hot and we've got lost twice, so we'll get there. So we got up at 4:30 this morning, kind of a shock to the system, despite the fact that we used to do that all the time for working out. So we finally landed in Borneo and waiting for our ferry. So while we're waiting, we got some patients. Goodbye, ladies. Say goodbye. New Year dinner. Excited? One day today. So the last 5 days since New Year's Eve have been pretty brutal for me. Had food poisoning on New Year's Eve. Shit my pants twice. And then felt like shit for 5 days. We left the resort, came here to Kota Kinabalu, stayed in the Meridian, and yeah, it was rough. But today I actually feel 100%. Yesterday was a good day as well, but so thank God, because today we drive off and we're going to go around the Saba Loop, and we need this off-road jeep. So we've been driving through the jungle the last 2 hours, and suddenly we saw these peaks appear, and we could get a sense on how big they were. It was kind of messing with our perception. And then we found this little cafe, and we stopped for a Milo, and the clouds are kind of parting. I don't think it's going to get really clear, but boy, they're huge. So after a 6-hour drive last night, or yesterday, and then some of it was nighttime. Not a big fan of driving. Oh, what was that? There's a lot of monkeys around, and we were watching this morning from our cabin, which is over here. Crazy humid at the moment. But today we're going to be going to watch orangutans, see them hopefully, and then tomorrow we're going to go into Sundakan. There's a prisoner of war museum there that I'm kind of interested in. This is from here is what they call the Sundakan Death March, which is where a bunch of Australian prisoners in the Second World War were marched by the Japanese, 2,000 kilometers, and pretty much they all died. So yeah, very morbid, I know, but it's history, and kind of relates to our time in the River Kwai, so looking forward to that. But today it's orangutans. Looks like Dan's raring to go. So you're happy to have seen orangutans monkeying around?
Monkeying around, yeah.
You're very happy now? Proper David Attenborough's today. Now at the Proboscis Monkey Sanctuary after bears and orangutans. And Diane, any jokes about big nose and you're dead.
I'm dead.
She's supposed to be scared of snakes. Literally, anyone that's hiked with Diane, when she thinks there's snakes around, it's painful because she jumps at everything. What? I thought you were scared of snakes.
I stood miles away from it. I thought he was going to lash out at me.
You stood on a black viper. Your face was pale. You okay? Bit of a shitty rainy day today, so we've driven to Sandakan, which we're going to do anyway. And we're here at the Agnes Keith house. So Agnes Keith is an American journalist. She came here before the Second World War to write articles for the Atlantic magazine about life in Borneo. And her husband was managing all the forests here for the British. And then she was captured by the Japanese and interned in a war camp, prisoner of war camp. Wrote a book about it, and 3 Come Home, which just turned into a movie, and Diana's currently watching the movie and is spending a sweet time in there because that's a new obsession, is Agnes Keith. So, very impressive home, all built of wood, sits on top of the hill, you can't really see, overlooks the bay. Pretty cool to visit actually. Sunday, I think, 9th of January. We're on this river in Borneo that we booked for 3 nights, and we are bailing early. It's a bit tedious. We get in boats in the morning, drive up the river, look at macaques, which we can actually see from the restaurant. In fact, we spend half our time making sure the macaques don't steal our breakfast. See some proboscis monkeys and a couple of alligators. Do the same at lunch. We're doing the same again in the evening. We went on a jungle walk and saw nothing. You look like a lab worker. You look like you work at Exact Sciences.
I do?
Yeah. So we're getting out. Dan's feeling a bit pissed off, but anyway, we're bailing and we're going to go down to where we're going onto the liverboard and have some time on the beach, do some laundry, catch up on email. We do need to be in Wi-Fi because the good news is we think we sold a truck. It should close on Tuesday. Didn't get as much as I wanted for it, but enough. Happy to have that particular vehicle at my hair. Not that I've got any hair. East Seven Corners a shithole, man. I mean, nice scenery, but it's industrial to say the least, and there's absolutely fuck all to do here. We're here for 3 days, so I think we'll be catching up on Netflix and chill, buying some beer and sitting on our deck. Filming on our new DJI because I made the dumb mistake of sending back my GoPro, and I regret it the minute I sent it back. So I went out and bought this DJI Action 3 and using this, so I'm learning. Not sure how the audio is. Anyway, here it is. A little cliff-top retreat. Should be fun. Nice and quiet. Give you a chance to learn how to edit videos. I'll finally get these up.